Love never fails, so if it feels like it did, it was never truly love. Genuine love is steadfast and enduring. It doesn't waver with time or circumstances. If you've experienced what seemed like love but it ended in pain or disappointment, remember that it was not a reflection of you or your capacity to love. Sometimes we mistake temporary feelings or mismatched connections for love. It's important to heal from these experiences and recognize that real love is unwavering and unconditional. Trust that true love is out there, and it will be worth the wait. God will put you back, right in front of the people who broke you, not to seek revenge or prove anything, but to show them how grace, strength, and resilience have carried you through. You'll stand tall, not because you need their validation, but because you've healed and found your worth in something greater. The people who tried to break you will see that they didn't succeed. You've grown, you've risen above the pain, and you've become stronger. Trust that God's plan for you is bigger than the hurt you faced. Your comeback will speak louder than any words ever could. How they treated you at the end was who they were all along. The signs were there, but sometimes we choose to overlook them because we believe in the good in people. We hold on to the moments when they were kind, when things felt right, and we ignore the cracks that were slowly forming. But how they left, how they treated you when things got tough, that's their true self. Don't blame yourself for believing in them. Take the lesson and know that you deserve people who are consistent in their love, respect, and care from the beginning to the end. People don't abandon those they love, they abandon those they are using. When someone truly loves you, they stand by your side, through the highs and lows, with unwavering commitment. But when their intentions were selfish from the start, when they were only there for what they could gain, that's when they walk away. It's painful to realize, but it's also freeing. Their departure isn't a reflection of your worth, it's a reflection of their own lack of character. Let them go, and make space for people who will love you genuinely, and stay for the right reasons. Don't feel too bad about letting them go. The truth is, they didn't make an effort to keep you, and they didn't give you any reasons to stay. You deserve someone who values your presence, who fights to keep you in their life, and who makes you feel wanted and appreciated. It's hard to walk away, but holding on to someone who doesn't care only drains your energy. Letting them go was an act of self-love. You deserve more than just someone who's there. You deserve someone who actually chooses you, every day, without hesitation. If your absence doesn't affect them, your presence never truly mattered. People who value you will feel the weight of your absence, because you brought something meaningful into their life. But if they carry on as if nothing changed, it's a sign that they never appreciated your presence in the first place. It's hard to accept, but it's also freeing. You deserve to be around people who miss you when you're gone, who cherish your energy and the love you give. Don't settle for being tolerated, be where you're valued. Your presence is a gift, and it should be treated as such. The pain you've been feeling cannot compare to the joy that's coming. It's hard to see it now, when the weight of your struggles feels overwhelming. But trust that better days are ahead. Pain has a way of shaping us, of teaching us lessons that only time can reveal. And while it may seem endless, joy is waiting on the other side. Your strength is being built in these moments, preparing you for the peace, love, and happiness that are yet to come. Hold on to hope, because everything you've been through is leading you towards something greater than you can imagine. They knew exactly what they were doing, and they still chose to do it. That's a hard truth to face, but it's important to recognize it for what it is. Their actions weren't accidents or misunderstandings. They made a conscious decision, fully aware of the hurt they'd cause. It's not your fault for trusting them, but now you know where you stand. Don't make excuses for their behavior or carry the burden of their choices. Let it be a lesson in protecting your heart and your peace. You deserve people who care enough to never intentionally hurt you. If someone wants to walk out of your life, let them go. The truth is, their disrespect was all the closure you needed. You don't need long explanations, drawn-out conversations, or a final goodbye. Their actions spoke loud enough. When someone shows you they don't value your presence or your worth, that's your sign to stop fighting for a place in their life. Let them walk, and don't look back. You deserve better than someone who would willingly choose to hurt or leave you. Your peace begins the moment you stop holding on to people who don't respect you. To heal a wound, you have to stop touching it. Constantly reopening the pain only delays your healing. Sometimes letting go is the hardest part, but it's the only way to truly move forward. Trust the process, because healing takes time. And remember, when the time is right, God will make it happen. Have faith in His timing. What's meant for you will find its way, and your struggles will transform into strength. Trust that everything you're going through is preparing you for something greater. Keep the faith and let the healing happen in its own time. If your intentions are pure, you don't lose them, they lose you. When you come from a place of genuine love, honesty, and care, and they still walk away, the loss isn't yours. You gave them something real. And if they couldn't see or appreciate that, they're the ones missing out. Don't question your worth because someone failed to recognize it. Stay true to your heart, because those who deserve you will value the purity of your intentions. In the end, you didn't lose anything. They lost someone who truly cared. Let that be your strength as you move forward. I wanted revenge so badly, but then God whispered, "They are already suffering." In that moment, I realized that holding on to anger was only hurting me. Sometimes, the people who wrong you are already carrying a weight heavier than you can see. Revenge may feel like it would bring justice, but true peace comes from letting go. God knows what's happening behind the scenes, and trust that He will handle what's beyond your control. It's not your burden to carry. Let their suffering be their own. While you move forward, free from the chains of resentment, you were there to show them what true love felt like, but they were there to show you how to love yourself. Sometimes we pour everything into someone, thinking that's our purpose, when in reality, they were only meant to be a mirror. Their inability to love you the way you deserved wasn't a failure. On your part, it was a lesson, a reminder that the love you seek from others must first come from within. You gave them something beautiful, but in return, you gained the most important lesson: to always choose yourself. The sweetest revenge is getting your life together and becoming successful. Nothing speaks louder than thriving after the hurt, showing those who doubted or wronged you that their actions didn't break you. Success isn't about proving them wrong, it's about proving to yourself that you're capable of rising above the pain. Focus on building your future, investing in your growth, and finding happiness on your terms. Let your success speak for itself, while their negativity fades into the background. In the end, your best revenge is living a life that brings you peace, joy, and fulfillment. Don't go back to what God already freed you from. You'll never heal if you keep returning to what broke you. When God removes something or someone from your life, it's for a reason. Going back only reopens wounds that were meant to heal. Trust that the chapter is closed for your own good, even if it's hard to let go. Healing comes when you move forward, not when you revisit the pain. Let go, trust the process, and allow yourself to fully heal by embracing the freedom God has given you. Your peace is worth more than the past. No matter how good you are, you'll never be enough for the wrong person. But one day, even when you're not at your best, you'll still be more than enough for the right person. We often think we need to change or be better to be loved, but the truth is, the right person will see your worth just as you are. Don't lose hope in moments of rejection or heartache. Those are just steps toward the love that's truly meant for you. This too shall pass. Trust that what's coming is far better than what you've left behind. They won't even know you're hurt because they never looked at you the way you looked at them. While you were pouring your heart into every moment, they were blind to the weight of your emotions. It's painful, but that's when you realize your mind has to be stronger than your feelings. Emotions can mislead you, make you hold on to something that was never meant to be. But with strength of mind, you'll see things clearly and learn to protect your peace. Let your mind guide you out of the hurt, toward healing and self-respect. They are going to come back. It might take weeks, months, or even years, but one day they'll realize what they lost. By then, you'll have healed, grown, and moved forward. Let it hurt now. Let yourself feel everything, but then let it go. Holding on to the pain only delays your healing. Trust that whatever is meant for you will come in the right time. But by then, you'll be in a place where you don't need them anymore. Don't wait for their realization. Let the pain pass through, and free yourself to embrace what's truly meant for you. Sometimes, you have to forget what you feel and remember what you deserve. Your emotions can keep you tied to situations that no longer serve you. But deep down, you know you deserve more. Don't settle for less just because your heart is attached. Good things might fall apart, but that's often because better things are waiting to fall into place. Trust that there's a reason behind every ending, even if it's hard to see in the moment. Let go of what wasn't meant for you, so you can make room for something far greater. Is this how you want to be loved for the rest of your life? Ask yourself if the way you're being treated is truly what you deserve. Sometimes we hold on to people out of fear of losing them, forgetting that peace existed before they came into our lives. Live as if you never met them. Remember the life you had before they entered it. The world was quieter, but it wasn't filled with the chaos and hurt they brought. You were whole before them, and you'll be whole again after. When you forgive, you heal. Carrying the weight of resentment only holds you back. But the moment you choose to forgive, you release that burden and allow yourself to heal. Forgiveness is not about excusing their actions, but about freeing yourself. When you let go, you grow. Holding on to what hurt you keeps you stuck.